Hey everyone, this is Emily Lean Suddeth. If you have been here before, welcome back. And if this is your first time, welcome to my channel. I post writing advice videos and kind of just I'll hopefully be posting some daily tag personal videos. And I post my writing advice videos on Sundays, and I'll be posting my personal videos on Wednesdays. Now, if you have been here before, I'm sure that you'll notice that I have not been posting for these past few weeks. Unfortunately, I came down with a very bad case of pneumonia after I went to Magic City Con, so I just really haven't had a voice. I've been coughing a lot, and I've just generally felt terrible, so I haven't really been up to filming. And I know that's not really an excuse, but I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of an explanation. I am going to be changing my video schedule from here on out, as we are planning a move and just work is really tiring me out. I'm still kind of recovering from pneumonia. I'm just kind of trying to get my life together. So I plan to be releasing 2 videos a month for the time being. On the first Sunday of the month, I will hopefully be releasing a writer advice video, and on the third Sunday of the month, I will be releasing a more personal tag video, something like that. I may release some more videos, but I am going to try to at least get up 2 every month. I do apologize if you are looking forward to more videos, but it's just right now I kind of have to take my health into account, and I kind of have to put my life first, so I hope that you're understanding about that. As you guys can see, I am still kind of feeling bad, not really wearing any makeup. I'm actually at my parents' house right now. I've been spending the day with them. We played some D&D and kind of just hung out, so I am sorry that this video isn't quite as polished as some of my other ones, but I really have been under the weather and I've been so tired. I really apologize, you guys. Hopefully I'll be getting back more on schedule, but just bear with me. Please forgive me if you can. If you can't, I can't do anything about that. I'm so sorry. So today, since I am at my parents' house, my little sister's room, I don't have the script for my writer advice videos, so instead I'm going to be doing a tag video, and the tag that I am doing today is the author's work in progress tag. Now, I have seen Kristen Martin do this tag on her channel, and she did it when she was announcing her Shadow Crown the most recent announcement. So I am just going to take inspiration from that video, and let's get into it. Okay, so question 1 is, what is the working title of your book? Okay, so I actually do not have a permanent working title. The original title of the book was A Crown of Crystal Thorns, but that no longer makes sense for the direction that the book is going. So I either call it that, or I just simply call it Anthea Project, because Anthea is the main character of the novel. Okay, on to question 2. Where did the idea for your book come from? So the idea for my manuscript came from playing Dragon Age. I really enjoy their magic system and just general fantasy and life experiences. I kind of started to draw up some characters in my head for different projects, and I realized, hey, all of these guys work really well in a universe together. I really want to put them in a universe. I kind of started on Anthea's backstory, and then I just started building out the world from there. So the idea came from a lot of different places. It was inspired by, like I said, it was inspired a little bit by Dragon Age, by Lord of the Rings, by some other fantasy books, and just fantasy collections, but mainly the idea did come from me because it came from my characters rather than a plot pulled from something else. Okay, question 3, what genre is your work in progress? So my manuscript is fantasy. It is going to be new adult fantasy. So the characters in this book are in their 20s, some of them are in their 30s, but it's mainly like early 20 characters, so it is going to be for that transitional time period between teen and adult fantasy. I wouldn't quite qualify it as high fantasy because you don't have to have a lot of fantasy knowledge to enjoy it, but there is a pretty intense magic system and there's a lot of politics that go into it, but it is going to be just a new adult fantasy novel. Okay, Question number 4, choose the actors for the movie production of your book. Now, you guys might hate me a little bit for this, but I'm not really as into TV and movies as I once was, so I'm not really familiar with actors. However, I do have face claims for my characters, and I'm just going to kind of read them off here. If you would like to see the specific face claims, you can go on my Pinterest, which will be linked in the description below, and you can check those out there. But for Anthea, my main character is Samantha Boscarino. For Brigand, it is Matt Dallas. For Razul, it is Claren Macbeth. For Tamir, it is Kunal Kupar. And for Maru, it's Ashwarya Rai. And those are my face claims. I wouldn't necessarily say those are the actors I would choose for the movie because they're not all actors, and I'm not sure what their acting skills are, the ones that are. But those are who I pick as my face claims for my characters. Question number 5 is a one-sentence synopsis for your book, and I would probably go with, in an effort to save her life, a young mage finds herself working against a rebellion to save the life of her king and a kingdom who does not want her. Now, I can't really go into more detail than that. You're just going to have to read the book. And question number 6, will your book be self-published or represented by an agency? I do plan to have my book self-published, even though I am going to look at some traditional options. I just like the freedom that comes with self-publishing, and I like the control that I have over my book. Question 7, how long did it take you to complete the first draft of your manuscript? I'm currently still working on my first draft. I've been working on it kind of on and off for a while, but I've seriously been writing it for about 2 months now, and I'm maybe halfway finished. So hopefully I pick up the pace a little bit because I do plan to release this book in 2018. Question 8, what other stories would you compare your book to? Now, I would not compare my book to other stories, but I will say for fans of my book, you would probably enjoy the Falling Kingdom series by Morgan Rhodes. It is a lot of political drama. It is a fantasy book, very similar to this series that I'm hoping to release. Sarah J. Maas's writing style is very similar to what you will see in this manuscript, and the Dragon Age books for similar content, and obviously they inspired this, so you may also enjoy them. Question 9, who or what inspired you to write the book? Now, I already talked about where the inspiration for the idea came from, but as far as people inspiring me, my dad has been a really big supporter of this project, and my mom has been too. They've all asked me about how it went. They've asked me to talk about it. My fiance has also been extremely supportive, as have my friends and my coworkers, so thank you to you guys, and of course all of you here on YouTube who take the time to watch my videos or send me any feedback. Thank you so much. You're also inspiring me to complete this project. And number 10, what else about your book might pique readers' interest? Now, like I said, it is a new adult book, so that will probably help some people that are looking to transition from teen to adult or that don't quite fit into either of those genres. Also, my character has a lot of representation. There are LGBTQ friendly characters, and there are characters of more than one race. There's a lot of diversity in this book, and it's just a very interesting book. I really love my characters. They're really complex. They work really well with each other, and gonna go ahead and do some spoilers. It's not the typical cliche happy ending. The first book doesn't have a super cliche happy ending, and neither does the series as a whole. So that might interest some people that are kind of tired of seeing everything wrapped up in a nice little bow. Okay guys, that wraps it up for this tag. If you enjoyed this video, if you could, please give me a like. It really helps me out. And if you have any suggestions, any feedback, anything like that, please send me a comment, or you can contact me on one of my other forms of social media. Send me out a tweet, whatever you feel comfortable with. If you would like to follow my other forms of social media, the links are in the description box below, including that Pinterest where I talk about my face claims for my characters. Now, as I stated, I am going to go to a posting twice a month schedule, so hopefully I will have another video coming out, not this next Sunday, but the Sunday after that, and hopefully it will be a writing advice video. I'll try to get some more up, but I can't make any promises, so sorry if you hear my siblings in the background. But that's all. I really appreciate all of your guys' support. Thank you so much for your patience with me. I hope to see you back in 2 weeks, and have a great day.